Good time zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Iodine. I'm your host, Benny. And today I am playing some words. I'm writing. I'm doing some writing. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So, I noticed that Frosty Tools, which was the thing that cool little AI thing that responds to people whenever stuff happens on the stream, apparently it's been banned by Twitch. So, yeah. That sucks. That sucks. It sucks hard. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. We'll get through it together. Okay. So, we are writing a date between Vivian and Dell. Vivian slipped into an opulent maxi dress. So let's have her custom expression full. Blue maxi dress and collar. We're gonna do these with Pony. 5. Skytop Cafe setting. Lint. Extravagant. Skip, stop interrupting. Okay. Class. Affluent. Hmm. Oh my god. I still haven't. Alright, writing some hopeless today. Help me write a cute coffee date. In a sci-fi world. Writer threads. Join me at twitch.tv/BennyKill709. That's me. I'm BennyKill709. That in there. Writer, sky, science fiction. Do, 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 do. Post all. Post. Alright, now that it's finally decided to stop generating here, let's do 25. That was December 28th, 2023. Oh my god. So that thing I was reading about, Frosty Tools getting banned, that was from like 3 years ago. What the hell, man? Or maybe last year. Hey there, mischievous kitten. Sorry to scare you. Why did I scare you? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. I was just reading some stupid thing about Frosty Tools, which is a neat little AI thing that in the chat, like but apparently it's been banned or something, and I guess it's not the first time. This is dumb. I apologize for my voice. I'm still getting over my sickness. How are you doing, kitten? Oh, you're at work? What are you doing for work? I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, maybe work is just the thing you need to help you doze off. Did you let everyone know that you haven't been able to sleep for the past few days? If your work isn't up to par, what do you do for work? What the hell? Why doesn't it say when? Book reviewer? You're a book reviewer? Well, you know, two heads are better than one, and not a single person can do everything, and you know, give more people jobs. I don't think it's because you're untrustworthy. But hey, I should figure out how to get my books to you for proofreading. Do you do any specific genres? Of course, I'm not talking about like doing it for free if it's your job. I obviously want you to get compensated for it. But that would be pretty cool. Sweet, 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 sweet. You said you're cool with horror, right? You like horror. That's I mean, my books aren't specifically in horror, but they definitely dip into the horror themes and some darkness. Some darkness. Press the big right button on the top says disconnect my channel. Press it again and connect my channel instead. When you disconnected, the individual features got disabled. Add to each one you want to use, press enable. All your settings and configurations for this are saved though. The bot is away visiting family. Okay, let's look at me. I can read it and listen to you. Hopefully I'm not too distracting. Hopefully, yeah, that's cool. Okay. Vivian put a finger on her chin. I can't really shy away from the obvious. You're the CEO of a pretty big company, right? Well, feel free to drop in and out at your leisure, or as you need to. I'm not sure if it's really that big yet. Dell was trying to be modest. It wasn't working. I only started it maybe a month before he got here. Oh, you're the founder too. Vivian batted her eyes, flattering the man. What business are you in? It's a corporation, so there are a few things, but we mostly focus on erecting megastructures from plasteel, which, much like the spire itself, I just had some hot cocoa, but it was. I mean, I guess I didn't follow the directions exactly. But it was kind of subpar. Let's wash it down with some hot Cheetos. Is it really is it really that much of a mess? Typo, spelling errors, grammatically wrong sentences, my god. Oof. Is the author, like, have they been previously published? Like, is this a work that it's not their first rodeo? Wow, new author. Quick editing articles. This, yeah, let's go look at the article editing. Make sure it's full screen. So if I click on an article, I click on it again, I guess, or edit article. No, no. Yeah. This. What the hell? What the hell is this? Like, why? And then there's a field here that, and then, like, what is with all this empty space right here? It's ridiculous. No. See, all of this is fine, but where do I find all of this information in the... Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Thank God I ain't the publisher. What genre is it? I mean, I suppose you probably can't talk a whole lot about the writing itself. Confidentiality agreements and stuff like that. But I'd like to know a little bit more about the inner workings of, like, doing, like, professional proofreading and whatnot. Alright, here are some generations of Vivian that I just made. That one's pretty nice. Oh no, the collar. It looks like a dog collar. Which is, you know, it's not bad. But I was thinking, like, maybe I should describe it as a choker instead. Choker instead of a collar. Here, I'll do maybe hairstyle, maxi dress, and collar slash, no, choker slash necklace slash pendant. And then alright, let's make some more of these. I like the collar. Can I have it? Absolutely. Always the most inexperienced that have the largest books. I always started small. Mostly just because, I don't know, my... what would you call it? My, Muse, my inspiration, seems to fade after a while if I've been working on something for too long. Too hard, I burn myself out pretty easily. Hey there, Tiny Nuggy. Welcome. But yeah, I started out basically doing like some short stories, just so I could get them done before I burn myself out on them. And I have gradually worked my way into making sure that I'm not writing for too long an period of time, push myself too terribly hard, and just gradually getting a little bit longer and longer with each story. This story is plotted out to be the longest one that I've written, I expect. And that's the way it's been for a while. Hey there, Jay Souza. Welcome. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. How are you today? Much like the spire itself. Your head is buzzing. You're starting to get a headache. I know you said you didn't have one earlier. Sorry to hear if one is coming in. That really sucks. I hope you feel better. Have you been able to take anything? I'm about to take something right now. Let's see if you can determine what it is by listening carefully. It's completely legal here.
Thank you for following.
Hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. That was Jay. Thank you for the follow, Jay. I don't know why I don't get the notifications in my stream anymore about the follows. I mean, I hear it, but that's all right. Oh yeah, because my bot that does that is away for the holidays. I was visiting his bot family. Being that your business is so new, don't imagine that you've built anything that Adorable bot babies, yeah. But hopefully the bot will be back in action following the weekend. Being there, your business is so new. I don't imagine that you've built anything yet. Well, thank you, Kitten. I really appreciate it. Feel free to follow Jay Souza here, or who was it? Tiny Nuggy. Tiny Nuggy sounds pretty cute. If my bot was working, I'd give him some shoutouts. So new, I don't imagine that you've built anything yet. Vivian asked. They'll nodded. Nope, not as of yet. But I have some ideas. We're currently working on getting together clients and contractors. Write in Portuguese, but I'll admit that English is classy. English is classy? I didn't know that. That's a good question. I'm a occasional fan of etymology. I like learning about where words come from and what their original meanings are, and like specific like things, like why they work in English, like how things work in English and why they are that way, like the history of it. It's pretty interesting. It's, of course, I don't find it interesting enough to actually want to go out and like study it. Maybe if I had the time, I would be able to do that. If I could live to be infinity, or if I was a billionaire, I could afford to learn some of that stuff. But right now I'm satisfied with hearing podcasts about it, about stuff like this. I would like to know the silent K, why, like where that comes from. But one that I learned recently is the word like. They were doing, the podcast I listened to is called Stuff You Should Know. And they talk about any number of topics. They're, you know, what's the phrase? They're jacks of all trades. They basically do a single podcast, or sometimes like 2 or 3, about like a single topic, and they talk as much about it as possible. The one I'm currently listening to, not currently, like literally right now, but it's about like and how it's being used in English today, And what I found really interesting is they talked about the etymology of it, where it originally came from. The term like actually derives from the word lich, which, if you're into fantasy lore and stuff, you would it would make sense to understand that lich means similar to a corpse. And so like originally meant if you were referring to something that is similar to a corpse. And that's exactly the kind of dark like history that I think about, that I really like to hear. Like, we use like in verbal language, speaking language, so incredibly much. But it's cool to know where it originally comes from and how it evolved. Hey there, Y, how are you doing today? Just talking about words and etymology. I understand. Oops. Didn't mean to, pin that. I enjoy thinking about it, like, where did the language even build from? Just grunts and motions from drawings? And there's so many different languages. How did different languages and cultures begin in the first goal was to understand each other? How could you if you were all making different language? Is it because they were in different parts of the world? I think that's exactly it. There are so many different languages because there are so many different... That before the advent of the train, basically, traveling to another country, to another region, was a monumental task. It could take... it would usually take days, weeks, or even months, and sometimes even years, just to get to like where you were trying to get to. And so people didn't really travel very far before the advent of the train, and especially the airline. And now, with the internet, everybody's able to talk to each other. And what's happening now is we're actually already seeing a merging of all these cultures and languages. We're starting to borrow words from like Japanese, like, you know, it's become popular culture in English to say stuff like kawaii, and, you know, the only other Japanese word that's coming to mind right now is, you know, dirty. But that also goes to show it. But like, and then we're also bringing words from all kinds of other languages, every different language, and like bringing them together. And it's the exact opposite too. English isn't the only one that's doing it. It's like people around the world are starting to learn more English words and adopting it into their language. And gradually, what's going to happen is, if this keeps going, and if we don't destroy ourselves as a species, we're going to start working our way towards a unified single language that most people understand, just because we're incorporating so many things from so many different languages. Yeah, Kitsune is Japanese for fox. Ooh, finished the video for another offer. Cool. Enjoy your break. I hope you enjoy it. How did humans even learn to speak? No one to coach them. Monkey see, monkey do. There was no one to watch. How did we even begin? And I think you're exactly right on the spot there. We just started making sounds that corresponded to something. I'm sure it went along with making gestures as well, like gesturing towards something and making a sound at the same time. It helps other creatures to understand what you're talking about, and when they want to, you know, bring your attention to something, they'll make a gesture and make a sound for this other thing. And eventually, that's, how I think that's how nouns started. Those were probably the first words to even come into existence, is just words for things. And then words for actions, attack, danger, hide, hungry, or maybe fire hot. Yeah, we see gestures today all the time. I mean, it's always said that 90% or whatever statistic is 90% of language is nonverbal. Like 90% of communication is nonverbal. It's in looks and gestures and subtle things that you don't immediately notice consciously. It's wild. The human species is just, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Yep. A song by the Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys is good stuff. Can you tell me one of these ideas? Or is that a breach of client confidentiality, or what's the other thing? Intellectual property, or what are they? What's a synonym for hey? ChatGPT. What are some synonyms for intellectual property? Something that a business might corporation might use. Terminology that a corporation might use. Now, usually I just use Google for finding synonyms. Intangible property, proprietary information is what I was looking for. Proprietary with an A. Greetings, welcome. I don't know. Are those synonyms for something? I was looking specifically for like synonyms or other related words for intellectual property. Tangible property. I like that word, intangible property. Alright. Have a good one. Thank you for being here, kitten. I'll talk to you later. And try and enjoy the book, you know. I hope it's a good one, even if it's a tough read. See you, kitten. I hope you feel better. Okay. Ooh, fierce. That one's really good. Okay, let's do a few photorealistic ones. With Everclear Pony. Hey there, Poyo. I'm speaking extra loud so you can hear me. Hi, how are you, Poyo? Welcome. Yesterday, you popped in for like 2 seconds to say something about your PS5. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you didn't have a PS5 before. You were always playing on your PS4, right? So does that mean that you got a PS5 for Christmas? Is that what I'm to understand? Also, what's going on with your ears, bud? I assume that you're still at your dad's, which is why the internet is 5th of January 2197. Oh my god. Where does your dad live? Like, are you in Antarctica right now or something? Like, I'm pretty sure even the McMurdo station has better internet than that. Oh, sorry, Poyo. it appears that Frosty Tools, my bot, they are currently on holiday visiting their family. By that I mean, apparently, Twitch banned them, and it's happened before, several times, and they're getting it appealed as soon as they can. So, unfortunately, my bot is offline for the time being. Hopefully not very long. Bow, bow. Excuse me. So how are you doing, how are you doing, boyo? Are you able to hear me at all? You've made O-deception. And how'd you do that? Oh, who's that? Coffee Quills just went live. Does it work any better on that? Sure I'm following. Right? Gotta be. Yeah. How long you gonna be at your I assume that you're at your dad's. Can you tell me one of these ideas? This is a breach of client confidentiality or proprietary information or something. You're here until Sunday? So did you get a PS5 for Christmas? Or did you have one previously and I just wasn't aware of it or something? Nice, 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 nice. Good job on the PS5. Congratulations, dude. Merry Christmas. I'm pretty happy for you. Hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you will. See all those... see all the Fortnite HD textures or whatever. I wonder if there literally is any visual difference between Fortnite on the PS4 and PS5. Einstein's theory on insanity. What game are you playing? Astro Boy? Astrobot? Astrobot. Or are you playing like Elden Ring? Hey, called it. Well, how are you enjoying it? That one Game of the Year. Game of the Year at the Game Awards. A couple of weeks ago. And I think I've played a little bit of Astrobot Rescue at my buddy's house. And it's pretty cool, and I've seen a lot about it, and honestly, I'm a fan. I want to play all of it. Astro's Playhouse comes with the PS5. The Playhouse comes with the PS4. I want to play the VR one. Yeah, this is Lo-Fi Girl. Well, I mean, this song is by Sanka, but the playlists I'm listening to, they're all Lo-Fi Girl playlists on Spotify. A lot of these songs are the songs that she'll play on YouTube and stuff. But yeah, it's good stuff. Very chill, very relaxing, and importantly, copyright free, or at least like they allow rights for streaming. So and yeah. Honestly, these songs have probably effed up my Spotify Wrapped. You know what? I haven't done Spotify Wrapped, have I? This year. Or when does Wrapped happen? Spotify Wrapped? Is that like November, maybe? Where do I go to look at that? Spotify Wrapped. So have you guys actually started recording anything yet? You lost your phone today. Oh, how'd you do that, bud? Like, I'm so flippin' attached to this phone. I just, like, I find myself, I'm very aware of where it is at all times. Like, I basically have gotten it in my head that wherever I set it, it is a very important place that I need to remember. And like, especially at home and places where I am regularly, I always set the phone down in the same places, right? And so those are always like the places that I check. And then, you know, I generally try and keep track of like when I used it last. Like, when was the last time I was browsing Instagram? Or when was the last time that I was, you know, chatting on Discord on my phone, and or watching, you know, the YouTube app, or listening to podcasts or whatever. And I help those two things to like narrow it down. And I have yet to lose my phone. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can't just open that in. Alright. We'll allow Discord. We'll pause this for a second. Am I writing a book or in story? I mean both, yeah. Uh, it's good stuff, Poyo. Good stuff. I mean, practice, you know. You know, they always say about Carnegie Hall or whatever. But yeah, Jay, this is a science fiction novel that takes place in an expanded world with several things. Yeah. Everything that Poyo said. I made the covers. I've made all of the covers. That being said, just like you see on the stream here, I use this exact same method of AI art generation. Though there's a lot of editing involved as well. And I think for Deicide, I did that all myself. Like, there wasn't any... yeah. You made a bin in Blender, like a trash bin, a garbage bin. Congratulations. Feel free to post some screenshots of it. I want to see it in the visual art category on my Discord. Also, if you're not in my Discord, go check it out. I hope that still works. TRW for SS. TRW for SS. I'm having trouble deciphering that, buddy. Gonna have to be a little more specific. I guess we'll never know. What's up?
Oh, are you busy? I just finished the game.
Oh, you did finish it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Took me quite a few tries to get through the ending sequence, but I did it.
So what was it? I imagine it was like a big fight? Or was it like an escape thing?
Yeah, the original captain of the sub, after we retrieved the fuel rods so the sub had fuel, he said, I can't let anybody take this sub because the nuclear weapons on board, I never used them as captain and I won't allow anybody else to use them either. We don't need to start another nuclear war. We have enough problems as it is. So
I apologize for the break. I muted the wrong thing. So what do you mean you can't lose keyboard access tonight? Using Blender loses you keyboard access? You go into it, you have to Alt F4 it. Blender makes your computer crash or what? That doesn't sound right. Have you like looked around at reasons why it might be doing that? Because Blender should be able to run just fine on pretty much anything. You might have to adjust your some of the CPU settings and stuff within Blender, but F4 is your mute mic button. It creates beeps when I click the buttons. Dude, like, what are you working on that doesn't have a keyboard? And, like, you're using Blender on it, and it's making beeps when you click the buttons? Like, is your install, like, really messed up or something? Have you looked into any of these things? Yeah, it came built in. The keyboard is built into the laptop, so you do have a keyboard then. The keyboard doesn't work in Blender, because that's a really big issue. You need to use the keyboard for quick access to a lot of stuff. Like that is near essential for using Blender, honestly. Vivian's question elicited. Evoke or draw out a laugh from no. Sketch. So the rest of your keyboard like doesn't work in like you have access to shift keys. You press let's see, what's one of the quick keys? Shift A is like add an object. Shift S I think changes where the center point, the focus point is. But you can't like do any of those like the regular keyboard keys for some reason. Like was this just really weird starts making beans? So this like, is this like a weird laptop that just was designed with only the F keys and like function keys, but it doesn't actually have like, you know, a keyboard with letters on it? I'm just trying to understand. I'm hyperfixating on the laptop right now. Like, what is wrong with the letters on your keyboard that they don't work in Blender, or they don't work period, or they just don't exist? So you pick with the keyboard. All right, yeah. Or if you have like a link to, like if you could tell me the model of the laptop or whatever, I could just like search it up too, you know? Okay. What is with everybody not sleeping? Have you been sick too? Like, everybody that I've been pretty much talking to around the entire planet, alright? Everyone that I talk to is somewhere else in the world. Like, so many of them have been sick, including this guy right here. What's got 2 thumbs that are not modeled in my VTuber? This guy. Hey there, May. How are you doing? Welcome in. I apologize for my voice. I hope this doesn't set some weird expectations. I swear I have a usually smooth, buttery voice. I'm just kind of sick right now, so don't worry, you won't catch it. Can't be transmitted digitally yet. Alright, let's take a look at some of these realistic amphibians. Let me know what you would wear on a coffee date. I actually really like that. I mean, I like a lot of these. Been in my stepdad's since Monday night. I'm sleeping on an airbed because Sasha and Sean kicked me out of my bed in my stepdad's. Sasha and Sean are sharing your bed. That sounds interesting. Yeah, Batman's been away, partly because he's been out without power. You know what? I've been talking with him on Insta. Let's see what he's up to. Send him in a nice little note. The way he was raising up Sasha. Oh. I see. My iPad kaboomed after I sent that, aka lost power. Wow, we were just talking about losing power. Hey there, May. Welcome. I was just explaining that my voice is sick. I'm sick, so my voice is not. This is not my actual voice. And then we started talking about one of the other viewers, Batman, whose power has been going out. Where are you from, May, if I could ask? Sean is Sasha's boyfriend, which I only found out about on Xmas Day. I see. You let them use your bed? Come on, man. Come on. You should have gone and told your parents, like, let them use your bed, alright? There ain't no way that they're gonna be using my bed. Good old America, specifically Texas. Hey, right next door then. I'm in New Mexico. I see. Okay. Maybe it's questionable. This is a laugh from Dell. Gonna be on for about 15 more minutes, guys. Just for your information. That's so. This one got the touch up with the super realistic model, and this one did not. Brutal. Da, 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 da. literally kicks you out. Alright, Poyo. Massive red mark. Probably dislocated several of your, what do they call them? You slipped like 3 discs. Gonna be disabled from the hips down for the rest of your life. Alright, man, I'm not asking you to defend yourself. It's not a totally unheard of thing. Got a pair of boxing gloves, cool. Boxing gloves are cool. Project. Planning a... Oops. Planning a... Terra Humming Sport Station. A satellite, enough mass to alter a size a planet's orbit or protect it from that. And it was on 34 gigabytes when I put my PS in rest mode. But that's bet that'll be done tomorrow by Fortnite. Protected from impact. And unless someone gets to it first. Unless someone beats me to it. Will be the largest megastructure in human history by far. Unless someone beats me to it. Oh. Excitement. Subtle. What does... That's quite the... I just had the word in my mind. Let's see if I can summon it. That's quite the achievement. No. It's quite the... When somebody is anticipating having... It's quite the goal. Goal is not quite there. I want it to be a little bit more extreme than goal. More emotional than goal. That's quite the word for something that someone is looking forward to. It's quite the, where do you see yourself in 5 years? God, what the hell is that word? Let's put this down here. Or actually, I'll put it up there, but I'll bring this down there. There we go. It's quite the... okay. What terms can refer to a goal or achievement? Achievement that a person is looking forward to and working towards in the future. How many remember this stupid word? Holy Grail, North Star, but no, ambition. That's quite the ambitious project. Quite the ambitious project. Reach exceeds his grasp. Dude. Okay. Flip an Apple Watch. Okay. It's quite the ambitious project. I certainly agree. Seems like a lot of work. I'm flattered that you could time for me. That it is. Well, Vivian said, brushing one of her a strand of provide a list of terms and describe white hair. Lock over platinum hair. Tucking a lock of platinum hair behind her ear. I appreciate you taking some time out of your day for me. I would say that I just couldn't resist, which is true, but I have to admit that I have to admit that I'm on I'm still doing work as we speak. Dell brought his hand up and tapped at the base of his skull. Vivian was also... How much have I done that? Vivian was also... Yes. Wasn't completely oblivious. She could see the flickering in his eyes. His neck at the base of his skull. Whether or not you are multitasking or still dedicating. Alright. Whether or not you're multitasking, you are still dedicating time and meet space to meet me. And that's still nice. Dedicating your meat to me. And that's still nice. Unless... Not using a surrogate, are you? Not using a surrogate body, are you? Of course not. Dell reached his arm out and placed his open palm between them on the table. I am still mostly neat. Including my gray matter is right here. I like this song. Oh man, I really like this song. I really, really like it. I'm gonna go and add that. This is... and reached out. Before placing her palm against his. Dell used his other hand to cup her fingers. He was warm to the touch. And even as gentle as it was, she could feel the blood beating through his veins. Tips of his fingers. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And check out patreon.com/BennyKill709 if you'd like to support me, because that is me. I am BennyKill709. And probably going to play some more Elden Ring. I'm going to try and beat the heckins out of Moog. And yeah. And then maybe we'll actually get into the DLC. Because this is the last step that I need. I'm pretty sure this is the last step that I need as required to get into it. But I just worry that I need to look into whether I should or whether I should play the rest of the main game. Do for Crumbling Firm, Azula, and stuff before I head down there. But anyway, again, thank you very much. I'll be back on later, as I just said, and I hope you have a good rest.